Hail and welcome. Today we're going to be playing the Chaos Dwarfs, the Dowie Czar, the Fire Dwarfs? Why are they called Fire Dwarfs? Oh, that's why. Anyway, we're going to be starting up a new LP of Drazhoath the Ashen. I've rolled... Oh. You're going to be interrupting me a lot, aren't you? I rolled a D3 and we got a 4. So we're going to be playing as Drazhoath the Ashen. This is in the Realms of Chaos, Mortal Empire, Realms of Chaos, because I want to check out the new stuff that came out for the story of the Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, so for him, he's got to start an army of whatever these are. I don't really know what they are just yet. I know the units based on playing them in AOS, but that is it. His faction effects, no idea what any of this means. I know what command and campaign movement range is. And has a vast ability. So let's just start up and see what happens. These are our settings. So let us start up. In his youth, the fearsome demon smith Drazhoath lost favour amongst the sorcerer prophets, a victim of the savage politics of Tsar Nagarond. For this, he was exiled from the heart of the Chaos Dwarf Empire to the Black Fortress in the distant reaches, south of the Mountains of Morn. Drazhoath has since risen to become Lord of the Black Fortress and commander of the Legion of Asgore. From his mortal citadel near the banks of the mighty river Ruin, looking again to the Tower of Fire, he seeks revenge against those that exiled him. A method for Drazhoath the Ashen to return home now presents itself. Not a penitent pilgrim, but as the rightful, irrefutable, brutal lord of Tsar Nagarond.
Echoed throughout the mines of the Dowie Czar is a legend of immeasurable power hidden deep under the mountains. A liquid magic so potent it can raise entire cities, leaving nothing but cinders and ash. Eager to exploit this power, the sorcerer prophets of Tsar Nagrund sought to reach the source of this demonic substance. The domain of their malign god, HASHUT, the father of darkness. For centuries they dug, exhausting countless workers as they delved deeper than the mountain roots themselves. 2 ashen moons ago, in the depths of the darkest pit, a discovery was made. A trickle of pure power, a crimson seam divining a way through the rocky layers to where HASHUT dwells. And so, it was bottled in a vessel of infernal design, rushed to the surface through the fires of industry, to the highest authority. In the council chambers of Drazhoath the Ashen, it was presented. Roiling with unholy energy, its gloriously terrible glow glinted in the eyes of all who set their gaze upon it. The blood of HASHUT. Far rarer than warpstone and gold, very few vials had ever been extracted from the mines. The key to limitless power.
HASHUT Abu Mazuma Zarasdarun Takminu Isbolg.
Drazhoath, Lord of the Black Fortress, roared to the god of darkness. And he replied. Ancient channels etched in rock flow with molten fury. A great drill shall be constructed, forged in the dread fires of the Darklands, imbued with strength to bore through the bedrock and breach a godly domain.
Whose will Shabbat?
The forge burns. The fires catch from the depths. The Chaos Dwarves will rise. Zanagrand, the center of power, but another grows to challenge it. For in the south lies the Black Fortress. Ruled by the exiled sorcerer Drazhoath, it has recently come under threat from hungry migrating ogres. They pour forth from the mountains and should be stopped at all costs. Yet this threat will be of little consequence once the Great Drill is operational and fully powered.
Izan Kazan Tajar Nachgrand. Abdar Nurunleth Mbulma.
The launch site is made ready at a speed so furious, it becomes a mass graveyard for hundreds of exhausted workers. Expendable lives, for only the drill is of concern. The remaining construction must be imbued with dark sorcery, for the blood of HASHUT lies not only in the darkest depths of the world, but in a godly domain where no mortal engine can reach it. 4 dwarf relics are required, each to be corrupted in the forges of the demon smiths. Only then shall the drill summon power enough to shatter solid rock and the foundations of reality itself. As the abhorrent relics lie undiscovered, a sacrifice must be undertaken to gain HASHUT's blessing and reveal their locations.
Wait, are we done? Okay, we're done. That was quite the intro, lots of words. Lots and lots of words. But to access the endless supply of HASHUT's blood, you must complete the Great Drill of HASHUT to bore directly into his domain. Though we are no longer fighting for the realms of chaos, the Chaos Dwarfs have their own method. So we're gonna have a little look here and see what units he has, see how they play. So let's have a little read at this. Fight battles and gather the necessary labor to maximize the efficiency of your industrial economy, in turn boosting your military strength. So that sounds to me like slaves from Dark Elves. So put a lot of people to work. They may not like it, but we like it. We're going to spend ornaments in the Hellforge to increase units' capacity and strength. Probably a bit like the Beastmen. Use Conclave Influence to claim powerful seats in the Tower of Sar that could significantly strengthen your faction. No idea what the hell that is. We'll have a look. Dispatch military convoys to locations across the world and navigate risks en route to benefit your industrial economy. So this one must be military convoys. This one must just be like the I forgot their name already. The dragon people. Yeah. Anyway, the Great Drill of HASHUT. At a secret launch site somewhere nearby, construction of the Great Drill nears its completion. Those to be offered to HASHUT are soon to be chosen. In the meantime, recent advancements in your capital require your attention, for we are at the cusp of engineering feats crucial to the drill's success. So we need to get a building constructed somewhere. Don't think it matters where. Anyway, we are now playing a goddamn Chaos Dwarfs. So this is an Infernal Castellan. From what I remember in AOS, they buff range units. Never got to play these guys in Warhammer Fantasy Battles, but I did play them in AOS. Get you in here and let's look at our army. We have some laborers, which I believe is just slaves. We have some fireglaves, so just some shooters. Blunderbusses, what is the difference between a fireglaive and a blunderbuss? A lot less range and more missile strength, so I'm going to guess these are more like shotguns. And the Kadai Fireborn, monstrous infantry. I've used them quite a bit on the board, so we know what they are. Send them in and beat the crap out of things. Let's have a look at our research. My god. We have 3 different research trees. I'm going to get buffing our troops, buffing our spells, and buffing our incomes. I think I just want to go straight into getting more money and public order. So I think, did this one have public order? Or is that here? We'll go with this one for the public order right away. Because we are on a legendary and he's already interrupted me again. What is this? The Hellforge. The Forge offers the use of Forgecraft to improve your armies. Your weapons and armor are forged and increased. Okay, I can figure it out by looking at it. Come on. Okay. So, I'm gonna guess this is pretty much the same as Beastman. Unclocking more units. I'm gonna guess this one will increase our unit abilities, I guess. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get straight into a battle here. Because Drazhoath the Ashen. Drazhoath, I called him I don't even remember what I called him. Let's get him into a battle. He's a spellcaster. On AOS, I remember he was on a mount, so I gotta guess. Yep, he gets a mount. Sweet. He has quite the tree. We'll figure that out when we level him up. Let's start a battle. Let's fight Fork. Gonna be low casualties, but we'll fight it cinematically and see what our army looks like. Alrighty, our first battle. Let's have a look at our units. So let's have a look. This is Drazhoath himself. Looks like an absolute beast. Got his little torch there, ready to put people on fire. And then over here we got our goblin slaves and our orc slaves all lined up in the front. And over here we have the Kadai Fireborn. These guys just look amazing. And their animations are awesome as well. Sweet. And we've instantly cast a spell with our lord. We have a magic missile spell. Could put that in the ogres. We have our Infernal Castellan here. He is firing on the enemy lord. And we have our, at least the Ironglaves? The Fireglaves. Fireglaves looking awesome with their metal armor. And these are the Blunderbuss units. Alright, well let's see how this battle pans out. So we have our goblins all set up to hold the enemy back while our shooting units fire on them. The Kadai Fireborn are going to move over here because we're trying to get them out of the way of the shooting units. They're going to cast a spell on us. Don't know what it is, but my god, this unit just got ripped apart. Drazhoath's in the middle there fighting, holding them all back. Our goblins here are starting to get to combat, but we don't really care about them. They're just holding the enemy back while our Infernal Guard and our just Chaos Dwarf Blunderbusses are firing on the enemy. So already both the ogre units that were a threat are running from the field. We're going to switch our target over to the Noblars. I've noticed instantly that these Blunderbusses seem to do lots and lots of damage. Let's have a look over here at the Kadai Fireborn. Just rinsing apart Noblars left and right. Beautiful. Over here, the battle's pretty much won at this point. We're just going to continue firing before our Infernal Guard and our Blunderbuss units, or the enemy lord's going to come up here and try to fight the castle. Just to stop him from hitting into our range units, I'm going to charge our castle into melee, then run him away to get this guy charging after him. The Blunderbusses and the Infernal Guard are just going to open fire on him, and that should be him routing from the field already. And he's dead, my god. So easy, quick battle. It's good to see how our units play. Alrighty, quite an easy battle to start us off as expected, but I am just so surprised at how powerful these blunderbusses are. They just demolished the ogres, they demolished the lord, and they demolished the infantry as well. I thought they would be really good against large units, but not all this. Of course, our Kadai Fireborn just beat the absolute crap out of everything, so everything looks quite strong. Let's have a look at what we can get here at the end of the battle. We can get some money, we can get replenishment, and we can get laborers. I probably should have looked at what that was first, but we'll take laborers because it sounds like slaves. Alrighty, I'm gonna do a quick cut here for the battle. Wait, alright, let's continue on. I think we're gonna go straight to this settlement, take it. Oh, what's this? Dwarf economy is managed across several different resources, treasury, labor, raw materials, and armaments. Building more mines increases your potential raw material output, but also increases your workload requirement for that province. So more mines means we need more slaves. Raw materials are generated each turn from outpost mine buildings. If you have less labor than the workload in the province, your materials output will go down. Okay. Labor is received after battle. Labor, you mean slaves. A portion of labor is lost each turn based on control levels. When received, labor is split evenly between all settlements. You can set the province to intake them. So just like the slaves, you can stop them from going to that province if there's too much public order problems. Labor actions can instantly boost your treasury. Labor actions. I wonder if that's from heroes. Buildings under construction would display the rush construction button. Rush construction allows you to instantly complete the construction at the cost of labor. Oh. If we really need walls instantly, we should instantly be able to build it using the labor. That's pretty good. Anyway, Drazhoath, let's move in to Shattered Stone Bay. Now this one won't be a cinematic battle, we're just gonna fight this. Let's go. So obviously because they are dwarves, they're just chaos versions of the dwarves. They're gonna play quite a lot like dwarves, so we're gonna be playing a lot of defensive turtling kind of style fighting. The only problem I'm gonna find is I have found in this game that line of sight is kind of trash. So depending on where the enemy is and what the terrain looks like, we might even be able to shoot. So I think maybe back here is looking a bit more flat. So let's take here. Get our goblins set up like so. Get big firing lines open. Get our castellan. Sure, he buffs our units somehow. Dig in. And I guess that means when he's not moving. Yep. Okay, so we don't want him to move at all. So let's just put him right like here. Our blunderbuss units, put them right at the back there. Put these guys here. Us off right at the front. Narcotai Fireborn. We're gonna keep them on this flank. Let's start this battle up. Are they gonna come to us? Looks like they are. Alrighty, let's just have another look at our guys. Just a bunch of orcs. Oh, I like your cut, G. And over here we have a bunch of goblins. Hey dude's ready to die, and our Kadai Fireborn, of course, looking. Ooh. Look at this background. Furnaces, fire, war, beautiful. Alright, are they nearly in range? No, let's see. Can you cast that magic spell? You can. Put it on the goblins. See what happens. See how much damage this does. My god. Does that have an AoE? Yeah, it leaves an AoE there. Not that bad. Castellan's already started shooting. He's dug in at this point, so he's got that range bonus. Let's put him into guard mode. Go on to Ogre Bulls. Because there's no point of you shooting the goblins. 2 Ogre Bulls on that side. Maybe... No, we should be fine on this side. Goblins kind of set up more like that. You guys more like this to destroy the Ogre Bulls. Myself get straight into the melee, hold them all back. These guys are all shooting now. Go into them goblins. Go into the Ogre Bulls. These goblins are gonna have to hold this. He's holding all that. Castellan, keep firing. Orc slaves get into there. You're gonna turn around and help on this side. These goblins are gonna move up. Alright, our Kadai Fireborn are getting our ass kicked over here, so let's pull them out. Castellan, maybe you need to come over here and help out a bit. You fire on these fire on these Ogre Bulls. These goblins move that way. Kadai Fireborn, pull back a bit. You hold these Ogre Bulls. You might as well just fight them there in the trees. Our goblins are running away. You guys turn over here. You might as well turn around and just shoot this, because I feel like this side, Drazhoath should be able to hold this whole area himself. Just turn around, fire these Noblars. Goblins get back here. Blunderbusses onto the Ogre Bulls. Pull the Kadai Fireborn out. Yep, there's line of sight problems already, but they are firing a wee bit. Our lord, not our lord, our hero seems to be holding them back well enough, so Kadai Fireborn out of there. Blunderbusses keep firing. These guys are firing on the Noblars. Everything's going good there, and this side seems to be holding. Goblins, get over here. Just hold them. You know what, you probably don't even need to. Just stay back for now, no point of you taking damage. Fireborn, pull out a bit more. You guys have full open line of sight now to destroy these Ogre Bulls. The Castellan seems to be not taking any damage at all, which is pretty good. Pretty good for a hero that's range, a shooting kind of hero. Put a debuff on this hero. Keep firing on these Ogre Bulls. I want them gone. Oh, didn't know they were there. Infernal Guard, you might need to turn around. He should be able to hold that. You turn around, do that. You get in there and destroy what's left of the Ogre Bulls. Reform. If you guys can like set up like this to try and hold these Ogre Bulls in a way that we can fire on them. Slaves back over here. There's us over here. Oh, look at them get absolutely decimated by these blunderbusses. And they should be able to hold them there while the blunderbusses finish them off. Fireborn doing what they do. You need to get back in the melee, because these Fireborn, they seem to be doing a lot of damage, but they are taking a lot of damage, so I need to take that into account. Everyone stop firing now. And let's end the battle. Alright, close victory. Do that, and oh, what's this? Okay, as dwarves capture metal settlements, they gain the option to rebuild the settlement as one or two different types. Outposts are factories. Outposts is used to generate raw materials from mines. Okay. And factories to generate armaments and money. You will need raw materials. So this one builds the raw materials, this one uses the raw materials. Change your mind about which settlement, you can change it. You can convert it. Okay. And then we also have sack, they'll get us some labor, and we can raise for raw materials. Oh, labor. We have quite a bit of the raw materials right now, so I think I'm gonna go straight into a money thing. Although, yeah, let's just go straight for money right at the start. So this makes us 50 gold per turn. Not a gold per turn. Is it like different? How is it different? I don't know. Here it is labor actions. So it's like once again, the Dark Elves and Slanesh's labor actions on the settlements. So what should we build here? This is the Great Drill. We want to upgrade it for the quest. That's going to give us raw material cost. This is a tower, which is different than these, I'm guessing. Yeah. So this is the workshop. This one's going to get us... This one gets us the raw materials. This is the one that uses them. So landmark, what's here? The flayed tower. More control. Nice. Let's go straight in and get money, I think. Or should we go raw materials? I think we should go for raw materials right away. Don't need to build that there. Here, I think I just want troops. These are all our slave units. So we don't really care about them. So I actually want to go growth. We can get it. We can't get growth. Oh. Okay, and this one is garrison. Which do we need a garrison? Do we have enemies this way? We pretty much have enemies everywhere, so maybe we should go with that, but I don't know. This one gives us our Chaos Dwarf units. And then this is our basic units. These are our special units. Oh my god. All the artillery, Great Taurus, the Lamassu, the Bale Taurus, a load of and the Kedai Destroyer, my god. Can't wait till we get there. Any growth at all anywhere? Do we care about growth as these people? Apparently we don't. Oh, okay. So it's just raw materials, so you know what? Let's just go with the income for now. We'll upgrade you. No, let's not upgrade you. Because we want to get more troops. Let's look at your skill tree. I think for you, I want to go for your spells because I don't know what any of these spells do. So these look different. Did they change? They have changed all this. My god, that looks a lot different than the way it used to be. Let me look. Okay, I can't even see what it is, but let's just put one in Burning Wrath, get his spells going. You can improve our mobility. And let's get some troops to hold the line. Oh, it's... Well, if the capacity is for both variants... Well, we need troops just to hold the line so we can use our shooters. But we also need these for armor piercing. Now let's just go with hold the line, get more orc laborers. Their melee defense is lower. I think I'd rather have the goblin laborers because I don't care about them doing more damage. Although the armor piercing on them isn't that bad. I don't really care about them doing more damage. They're kind of there just to hold the enemy back. Let's see, the Hellforge. Can't upgrade any armaments because... Oh. Let's do that. And I guess that upgrades our capacity. Yep. Let's just get another one of them instead of a heady little dwarf. Why is this? Ooh. Factory is where you enhance entire categories of units. For craft units, options are applied to units for an upkeep of ornaments that keep assembly lines running. Look in the category logic view of units. Yep, okay, whatever. Then these are buffs. Using ornaments, then you pick the unit. Oh, that's for everything. So if I go this goes for all my melee infantry at the cost of this. Okay. which we have 0. And it costs oh, it's upkeep. Why would I give them frenzy, extra attack, base damage? Nah, we'll hold off on it for now. Alright, well this will be the end of the episode. Next time on the Let's Play of Drazhoath the Ashen, we will continue on and see what else the Chaos Dwarf DLC has in store for us. Peace.